Ordway Hall is the oldest building on Amarillo College's Washington Street campus. So it goes without saying that Ordway is an important piece of AC history. Downstairs, on the north side of the building, there is a piece of history of another kind. The Natural History Museum. Rekha Yasudas, the museum curator, says it has a lot of fun and interesting things to offer.
We have a very good collection of butterflies, birds, some of the reptiles, and also this is the only junior college have the Natural History Museum. So we have plenty of different variety of species here, especially the arthropods. We have different species of insects.
And that is only the tip of the iceberg. There are also displays of casted fish, scenes from nature, model ships, and an egg display ranging from the small sparrow egg to the largest egg in history, belonging to the elephant bird, a species which went extinct nearly 400 years ago. Administrative Assistant Sherry Haney has worked at the museum for 9 years and has had a lot of fascinating experiences during her time there.
One of the most touching to me was that we had a group of English as a second language middle school children come. There was an obvious little boy that he had real skinny arms and new clothes that were a little big on him, and he'd only been in the United States for a month. He'd been in the school for 2 weeks and he just really didn't have any friends yet. I felt sorry for him. So he's from Africa, and I brought him over to look at all the stuff here and went through and pointed to stuff, and I got here and I said baboon, and he looked at me like I was crazy and said monkey. Later I found out when the counselor came back and asked for the address, because part of their project was to write thank you letters, that this boy had been rescued from Africa. He had been taken captive by guerrillas and made to carry a gun and shoot people for them. He was 12 years old when they rescued him, and he was new to the United States. I tell the story because I want the kids in the United States to know how fortunate we are to live here.
The museum also offers an experience for people who are blind with their sensory safari display, which offers a variety of things that people can touch. If that's not enough to catch your interest, the museum prides itself in having the second largest butterfly collection in the U.S., second only to the Smithsonian. The museum hours are Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to noon. So if you stop by and see the closed sign on the door, don't get discouraged. Just look for the other sign and contact Sherry at 806-371-5081. This is Trey Holt for the Ranger Online.